bin's wieder, Kesunai Haram, hier mit meinem Let's Play von Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Und beim letzten Mal haben wir uns mit Pearl unterhalten und sie hat uns, ja, nachdem wir sie uns erstmal knacken mussten mit dem Armband, erzählt, dass Dr. Buff hier in diese Höhle gegangen ist, um den Orb zu verstecken. Und dann hat uns jemand geschubst, wir sind gefangen und sind weiter rumgeirrt und sind letztendlich hier gelandet. Und da ist eine Kiste auf einem Altar. This box looks pretty new. I'm guessing the doctor is the one who brought it down here. It's no good. It's locked tight. There's no way to open it? Doesn't look like it. There isn't even a keyhole. Which means there must be some trick to opening it. We'll have to figure it out if you want to see what's inside. Let's sum up what we know so far. The orb is almost definitely inside this box contraption that we can't open. As for this cave, there doesn't seem to be any way out. We're this close to the orb. Oh, come now, son. Don't be like that. It's just a bit of bad luck, that's all. A bit? Murphy called. He wants his law back. It doesn't kill you, makes you stronger, right? How can he laugh at a time like this? We're stuck here for now, so we might as well try to open this thing. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, dann schauen wir uns das Ganze doch mal an. This thing is covered with pictures. And hey, each section also rotates. Take a look at this, son. See the pictures of a dragon battling a tiger? And this green and purple one is of a Chinese butterfly and a Mitama. I wonder if they're clues of figuring out how to open this box. Offensichtlich. Gucken wir uns mal hier das ganz oben an. There's a big button here. Huh? Nothing happened. It appears this box uses a picture-based combination lock. We'll have to arrange the pictures on each side in the correct sequence. Let's see, there's the dragon and tiger fight, a Chinese butterfly with a Mitama, and a number of other pictures too. Dirk, I was thinking, maybe we should check the evidence we've collected so far. I think we have something that just might help us open it. You read my mind, son. I think this will help us open the puzzle box. Und damit wir das Puzzle dann, das Rätsel starten können, schauen wir uns hier nochmal an über die Sachen, die der gute Doktor rausgefunden hat. Also ein Tiger, der einen Drachen bekämpft. When the butterfly embraces the Mitama. Ja, das passt doch. Das sind einfach nur Bilder, die den Songtext beschreiben. Dr. Buff's research notes mentioned the Song of Ceremony. Maybe its lyrics and the pictures on the box correspond somehow. I think you're onto something, son. Okay, let's give it a shot. Each dial has 6 pictures, and there are 4 dials in all. The box should open once the pictures are arranged in the right order. Funky puzzle box, here comes justice! Gut, also dann. Also wir wissen ja von dem ersten... Ah genau, wir können uns nochmal die Lyrics genau angucken. When Dragon and Tiger Battle. Das heißt, wir brauchen einmal das Bild von dem zwei Kämpfenden. Hier. Der Tiger und der Drache, die sich bekämpfen. Na gut. So. Und dann hieß es ja, when the butterfly embraces the meat hammer. Also brauchen wir einmal wieder das Motiv von dem Schmetterling und dem meat hammer. Genau. So. Dann... Jetzt kommt nämlich so ein ganz, ganz cooler Trick, auf den ich zuerst auch selber nicht drauf gekommen bin. So. Offer the prayers as servant... As... Fervent? Was steht da? Fervent. Servant, was? Fervent as fire. Only then shall the Holy Mother return. So, das heißt, gucken wir uns mal die Bilder an. Wir haben hier einen Drachen und Betende. Die Heilige Mutter und ein Tiger. So, die Heilige Mutter beseelt jemanden. Tiger und Drache, Miethammer und Schmetterling. Und eine Lotusblume. Nichts der Bilder entspricht dem, was da steht. Hier an Lyrics. Aber jetzt kommt der Trick. Nämlich nehmen wir die rechte Hälfte von diesem Bild, also die Betenden, und die linke Hälfte von dem, wo die Heilige Mutter ist. Und schon haben wir es. Ja. Da haben wir die Betenden, die Leute, die zu der Mutter beten. So, descending upon us in all her glory, the founder bestows the greatest power. Soll heißen, voila! Hat geklappt! It opened. So, this is the founder's orb. We did it, son! The orb is finally ours! Wir haben's geschafft! At last, the founder's orb is ours. And it's all thanks to you, son. Well done! Then again, I'd expect nothing less from my boy. Oh, it's no big deal. Don't sell yourself short. You may think it's nothing, but your insights and reasoning let us hear. And I'd say that's truly impressive. I don't know about that. All those battles you fought in the courtroom have shaped you into the man you are today. And I couldn't be prouder. Will you cut it out already? Before I turn into a sun-ripened tomato. Oh, ist das nicht süß? With this orb, I can finally deliver a fatal blow to the Jahren regime. So, how exactly do you plan on using it? You're not going to try to become a spirit medium, are you? Don't be ridiculous. I don't need supernatural powers like that. So then, are you going to use it as a bargaining chip with Queen Jahren? Like demanding the abolishes the Defense Capability Act? Well, the thought had crossed my mind, but the main thing is returning this to the Kingdom of Khurain. After all, as a sacred relic of Khurainism, that is where it belongs to. Really? That's all you wanted to do? Because my true objective has always been to find out who asked Dr. Buff to study it and why. I'm not sure I follow. Dann bleibt wohl nur eins. Fragen. The official story is that the orb was stolen from the temple treasure room. Yeah, I heard about that on the news. They also said your group was behind the theft. That's not good. We're probably on an international most wanted list now. Let me ask you something, Apollo. Who do you think really stole the orb? I really haven't a clue. Well, I think it was one of the royals. Really? Someone from the royal family? Yeah, and I've got a pretty good idea which one it was. He knows who it is? Care to share your hunch? All I'll say at this point is this. Security is pretty tight, but the royals have unfettered access to the treasure room. Plus, they seem to be turning a blind eye to the orb's loss. But why would a member of the royal family do that? That I haven't figured out yet. But whatever the reason, it can't be good. I mean, a Koreanese royal stealing a national treasure of such religious significance? And they're pinning the crime on us, the defiant dragons? Sounds like a conspiracy or something. I agree. And if the truth were to come to light, it would be a scandal of epic proportions. To allow a foreign national to study a treasure so sacred that it's off limits to the public, it would be seen as an utter sacrilege to those who truly revere the Holy Mother. So, if this were to go public, support for the Jahren regime would weaken. But that's not all. This is just a hunch, but I believe there's something even bigger here. Something that would explain why the orb was being studied in the first place. Something that would shake the kingdom of Korean to its very core. And I'm going to find out what. He's probably right. His intuition is usually spot on. Dhurke, why are you so bent on revolution anyway? Is it to reform the legal system in Korean? There's that. But I'm also doing this for my children. I want to save Nayuta. What do you mean? This is for your ears only. It's the other reason why this revolution needs to succeed. Was hat dann jetzt Nayuta damit zu tun? Nayuta, I never thought that our reunion would take place in a courtroom. Oh, so you've run into each other already? Yeah, but it was like he was a different person. He used to be such a kind, cheerful kid, always smiling and stuff. But now... He tried to convict Trucy for a crime she didn't even commit. Plus, he kept telling me I had a putrid mind and to let it go and move on. Has it really gotten that bad? It must be Garen's influence. It wasn't like that when he first stepped into the courtroom. Back then, he still had a keen sense of justice. I vote to bring the Jahren regime down and reform the legal system. That's what he swore to do. But that was also 5 years ago. He'd been the shining star of the defiant dragons and our greatest hope. Wait, Nayuta was a dragon? He was. But these days, he's more like Garen's lapdog. Talk about a complete about-face. Why would he do that? Something must have happened to him. Something that sparked a radical change. Still, I don't think he truly believes in the new path he's taken. It's not conviction that fills his heart. It's resignation and despair. I see. The only thing I know for sure is Nayuta is suffering, and he is suffering in silence. Nayuta is suffering? Yes, he knows the rightful state of Kurain's legal system, but something forces him to bend to Garan's will, and it's tearing him apart. But it's been 5 years. Do you really think he even still wants to reform the legal system? As long as he carries what I've taught him in his heart, I do. A dragon never yields. That's what you always told us. That I did. It's a belief I've held since back when I was a lawyer. The dragon stands at the pinnacle of a natural world. Nothing and no one can bend its will. That's why we lawyers must pursue the truth like an unyielding dragon, right? We must fight for truth to the bitter end, no matter what it takes. Dhurke and Mr. Wright, they have that much in common. That's why I've held onto this badge, even though there are no more lawyers in Kurain. I believe that one day, our legal system will return to its former glory. And this badge here is a testament to that belief. I wonder if Nayuta still believes in what you taught us. He does. That much I'm sure of.
A dragon never yields.
I know that belief is etched deep in his heart. I'd bet my life on it. After all, he is my flesh and blood. This unshakable faith and confidence. It's what draws people to him, whether they like it or not. Even people like me. You know, I remember back when we were kids. Nayuta used to say with great pride, I have the blood of the dragon within me. Yes, and that's why I want to free him. Free him from the poisonous clutches of the Garan regime. So that's your other reason for starting a revolution? Yes, I need to smack some sense into that boy of mine. I mean, what else are fathers for? Da hat recht. I wouldn't know. Now that we have the orb, on the next problem, getting out of here. Well, we're not going back the way we came, that's for sure. Ist ja sehr hoch. Fuck. That hole we fell through is way too high to climb back up to. Actually, I have an idea. That lake water tastes salty, which means it must connect to the sea. Wait a second! You're not suggesting we swim our way out of here! That's exactly what I'm suggesting. But we have no idea how deep that lake goes! It's pitch black down there! Not a problem. How's that not a problem? I mean, how do you even know if there's really a passage to the ocean? Well, one of us has to try. And I'm the better swimmer. Time's a wasting. I'll be back before you know it, son. Dick! He's gone. I sure hope he knows what he's doing. Oh Mann. Na dann, tschüss. Jetzt müssen wir warten, ganz toll. 16. Mai, Mount Mitama, Kurainis Ruins. It's been 20 minutes. I hope he's okay. What's going on? Uh-oh. The water! It's rising! And fast! Ah! I don't know how to swim! If I don't grab onto something that... This is bad. I better think of something. Quick! Okay, ganz schnell. Daran festhalten. Bevor ich wieder untergehe. I've got it. As long as I hold on to this, I should be able to stay afloat. Oh, gut. Wenigstens etwas. Natürlich. Ebbe und Flut. Fick dich! Hey, maybe I can use this like an oxygen tank. Wait. What am I thinking? I need to stay calm and be more rational about this. Ja. Gute Idee, wenn das überhaupt geht. Oh Mann, ey. This is not good. The water's almost up to the top of the altar. It won't be long before it reaches the roof of the cave. Ich hätte jetzt fast Cake gesagt statt Cave. Ah, ist das doof. So. It's no use. The hole's still too high up. I'll have to find another way. And quick! Before I drown. Ach, der Box ist ja aber noch unten. Lol. The puzzle box is still at the base of the altar. It must be designed to stay put, even at high tide. Wait, that's it? Dr. Buff must have gotten in here from some oceanside entrance at low tide. That's why his footprints were leading out of the lake. So it really does connect to the ocean. Not that that helps. I drowned before I made it out. The water won't stop rising! Ah! I can't swim away! Ah! Please! Stop! Das wird ja immer schlimmer hier! Come on! Kann ich denn wenigstens jetzt das Loch erreichen? The water's just high enough for me to reach the hole! I'm saved! All I have to do is go back the way we came! The water might even lift me all the way back up over all that wall of rock! Here goes! The hole! It's full of rubble! The tunnel collapsing above must fill it in after we fell through it. This can't be happening! No! I can't give up now! I refuse to die here! The water! I can't! I can't! I can't breathe! Is this the end? Dhurke. I wonder if he made it out. So this is what it feels like to drown. I would have eaten that sushi if I'd known it would be my last meal. I feel like I've been through this before. Now I remember. It was back when all three of us were living in that shack in the mountains. Mayuta and I were playing by the riverside when we got swept up in the rapids. thought we were goners. But then... Nayuta! Apollo! Hold on! I'm coming! That was a close one. Thought I'd lost you too.
I'm sorry, Dhurke!
Alright, that's enough now. Didn't I teach you that boys don't cry?
Thank you, Father! You could have been killed! But you risked your life to save us! Why?
What a silly question. What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Nayuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call me when you need me. Understand?
Hey, Dhurke! This isn't forever, right? You'll bring me back from America someday, right?
Of course. I'll come pick you up as soon as things settle down here. Promise.
Okay! You promised!
Dhurke, I waited and waited for the day you'd come and take me home. But you never came. That's why I tried to forget about you and my life back in Korea. Dhurke, why didn't you? Hello? Hello? Apollo, can you hear me? Dhurke? Still can't swim, huh? You came back. But why? I said I'd come for you, didn't I? Yeah. But you can't hold me and swim. We're both going to... Stop talking. You'll bite your tongue. What? Whoa! We're being pulled under! What's going on? Why is this happening? Wieder an einen unbekannten Ort am 16. Mai. Und oh mein Gott. Das ist so, wow. Da werden meine Augen schon wieder feucht. Oh Gott. Wenn ich jetzt an das Ende denke. Oh Gott. Stop them feelings! Please! Ich muss das doch noch ein bisschen durchhalten. Oh. Where? Ah, you finally came to, son. Get your fill of seawater? Good thing your name's not Neptune, huh? Ha, 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 nur weil er nach einem griechischen Gott benannt wurde. Falls das jetzt überhaupt griechisch war und nicht römisch. Ich verwechsel die beiden zu sehr. Dhurke! You're telling me! Check it out! Snot's coming out of his nose! Mama hat darüber keine Witze!
What a miraculous escape! Not even some of the escape artist greats could pull that off! What on earth happened?
Sorry it took me so long, son. I made it to the ocean, but I figured you still couldn't swim. So I found a local fisherman and had him take us out near the undersea cavern. He tied a rope to me and I came and grabbed you. Then he yanked me back.
So that's what pulled us under with such force. Don't forget about me! I assisted in your escape act too, Polly!
I've helped compatriots escape from all sorts of places. Mountain jails, island prisons. But an undersea cavern? Now that was a first!
Dhurke, he risked his life for me. Dhurke, I'm only alive because of you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I, just did what any father would do for his son.
You saved my life yet again.
Aha, wer hat da Hunger? I can see water doesn't make for much of a meal.
It's 'cause Polly didn't have any sushi!
Oh yeah, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Oh, that's right. Hey, AJ. Don't get me by this here. Oh, sushi, danke. Thought you might be hungry. Ready to have some this time around?
Yeah, thanks!
Nom, 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 nom. Das ist natürlich jetzt nicht der Sound, der dazu gehört, aber ihr wisst, was ich meine. Oh, wow! This is delicious! Ha, 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 ha. Glad you approve. I better get some before you eat them all. Nom, 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 nom.
Just like all times. Dhurke used to slice up the fish he caught and we'd all eat fresh sashimi together. He used to talk about all the vitamins and minerals packed in the raw fish.
Hey, by the way, let me see that ARP, AJ.
Here you go.
Wow, so that's what it looks like.
You found the legendary treasure! Nice work, Polly! Thanks. Guess you could say mission accomplished.
With the ARP, our revolution can take a big step forward. Let's celebrate the eve of our revolution. We'll get all dressed up and feast till dawn. Yeah, now you're talking. Time to party!
After all that, I just want to go to bed. Sure wish Nayuta was here. Maybe one day, we'll enjoy times like these together again. The revolution, if it can bring back those happy days. You can sign me up for...
Sorry to interrupt your little party, but I'm here for my crystal. Oh nein. Geh weg. Wait, halt! Geh weg!
Ah, it's him again!
Well done. Then again, I always knew you could do it. After all, we politicians must be excellent judges of character. Still, I'm impressed you both made it out of there alive.
Wait a second! You're the one who shoved us into that pit!
It sounds so bad when you say it like that. All I did was give you a little nudge in the right direction. Fick dich. So, it was you. Dhurke? You no good son of a... Don't look at me like that! The crystal of Amy Faye is mine! Now, hand it over! Over my dead body! Detective, help!
Yeah, I know.
Emma? What's going on here?
He filed a police report. He claims you're trying to steal his family heirloom.
That's him! The one with the long hair! Arrest him this instant! He's the thief that made off with the Etischen family's most precious heirloom! Bitte?
Well, I suppose I should ask you to come in for questioning.
Down at the police station? I think I'll pass. After all, Mr. Etischen seems bent on having me arrested on theft charges. This is not good! If Dhurke gets arrested, he'll be sent back to Korea to face execution!
Sorry, but now that I know you have the crystal, or orb, or as you call it, I must insist. Will you please come with me, sir?
Emma! I'm afraid I can't let you take Dhurke in. He received the orb from Dr. Buff in a perfectly legal transaction.
Is that so? Can you prove it?
Of course! This should sufficiently prove that the orb now belongs to Dhurke. Und wo habe ich das denn? Hier, bitteschön. Take a look at this agreement.
What do we have here? Let's see. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. It appears to be a perfectly legal agreement.
Not so fast! That's not the Founder's Orb. It's the Crystal of Amy Faye, which means the agreement is null and void.
This is going nowhere fast.
You can't say that again!
Then it will just have to go to trial. Right, Apollo?
Mr. Wright! Daddy?
What's with you two? You look like you just saw a ghost.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Emma mentioned she had seen him around.
What are you doing in Korean Village, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Etischen has retained me as his lawyer.
Wait, you're his lawyer? Sag mir, dass das ein Scherz ist, Phoenix. Sag mir, dass das ein Scherz ist, Phoenix. Mr. Wright, why are you serving as Mr. Etishen's lawyer?
Because he hired me. He needed my help in getting a family heirloom back from Dr. Buff. And it seems he correctly foresaw that something like this might happen.
It's because those shifty insurgents were harassing poor Dr. Buff. So I knew I might need a lawyer if things went south. I figured if it's a celebrity lawyer like Phoenix Wright, I couldn't go wrong. Is this what you came back from Korean for, Mr. Wright?
It was just good timing. My work over there just happened to wrap up, so here I am. Plus, Mr. Etishen's a very important client.
They know each other? But I've never heard Mr. Wright mention his name before. Da stimmt was nicht. Mr. Wright, are you sure this is Mr. Etishen's family heirloom?
That's my client's assertion. He says it's the crystal of Amy Faye. Apparently, it's the crystal she once used when channeling spirits. Who is Amy Faye? She brought Kuraini's channeling to Japan, and her descendants brought it here. Her true origins are still rather murky, but what's clear is she is the founder of the Kurain channeling technique. Oh, so she's like the one they call the founder in Kurain, the Holy Mother. Apollo? I don't plan to betray my client's confidence. I may not know all the facts yet, but I do know we won't be handing the crystal over to you. What? Are you saying? I'm really sorry it's come to this, but... Mr. Wright, I don't understand. Let me spell it out then. If you continue to claim that the crystal belongs to your client, then I will be seeing you in court. What?!
What's gotten into you, Daddy?
Nothing. This is strictly business. Two lawyers from the same firm facing off. What are the odds? Lucky for me, I believe I have the right man for the job. Whatever are you going to do? Remember, he is your boss. How did it come to this? Mr. Wright, please, don't do this! Apollo, there's no point in arguing about it here. When it's now clear we're headed to court, that's where we'll find out who the crystal really belongs to. I don't believe it. Am I really going to face Mr. Wright in court?
Daddy! Apollo! No! We can't have our agency's talent competing against each other!
It's too late, Trucy. The die has been cast. We each have to fight for our client's best interests.
But...
So, what's it going to be, Apollo? Are we going to have to take this to trial? I have to battle Mr. Wright in court? The legendary Phoenix Wright? No matter how many trials of his I've watched, no matter how dire the situation, he's always pulled out a win in the end. Can I do it? Can I really take on the man whose footsteps I've been following in? I owe it to Dhurke to at least try it. What should I do? Well, das ist doch mal ein Ausgangspunkt. Das hat mich umgehauen. Wir als Apollo Justice gegen Phoenix Wright. Der Clash der beiden Lawyers. Der beiden Anwälte, in dessen Rollen wir bislang immer geschlüpft sind. Na gut, Phoenix, du lässt uns keine Wahl. Du willst einen Kampf? Kannst du haben. There's no turning back now. If it's a trial you want, Mr. Wright, I'm more than happy to oblige. I'm ready to fight for my client. Even if it means facing off against you! Alright. I won't be pulling any punches either, Apollo. The kid gloves are official off. May the best attorney win. You got it!
Whoa! First Daddy, now you! Polly, you're not seriously!
Sorry, Trucy, but I have to do this. Apollo? Alright then, I'd better go prepare for tomorrow.
See you in court.
Daddy, no! Wait!
A fine mess I've got you into, son. I mean, of all the lawyers we could face, it had to be him. He's practically a celebrity in Korea now. They're calling him the Fighting Phoenix.
Geiler Titel.
I'll be fine! After all, I've come a long way too. Who knows? I could even end up winning. There's always a chance. Right? You know, this may be a blessing in disguise. If the trial proves what we found is indeed the Founder's Orb, then whoever asked Dr. Buff to study it may be revealed too. This is our chance to finally pull them out of the shadows.
The first step of your revolution, huh?
Yes, the revolution to restore Kurain to its former glory and save Nayuta's soul.
Dhurke,
I swear to fight as hard as I can in court to make that a reality. We're going to win this one. You'll see. I know you can do it, son. Jawohl, Vater. It doesn't matter that I'll be going up against Mr. Wright. I have to win this for Dhurke. And for Nayuta. His salvation, along with all of Kurain, depends on it. Mir ist damit klar, dass ich damit so mega überzogen habe. Aber vorher abzubrechen käme irgendwie so mega falsch. Deshalb, ja. Habt ihr halt zum Wochenstart eine extra lange Folge. Das ist doch auch mal was Nettes. Bedankt euch schön. Okay. Dann belassen wir es mal dabei. Geil. Das wird ein Kampf der Titanen. Phoenix Wright gegen Apollo Justice. Wer macht das Rennen? Egal ob positiv oder negativ, Bewertung, gern gesehen. Das war's von meiner Seite. Wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Sehr geil.